In the old days, when tortoises still spoke like men and the moon listened to human prayers, there stood a small village called Umudara, surrounded by tall iroko trees and red earth paths. Umudara was a peaceful place. At dawn, women pounded yam. At noon, children chased goats. At night, elders told stories under the moon. And in that village lived a man named Obinna. Obinna was handsome, tall, and strong like a palm tree. He was also the best palm wine tapper in the village. His gourds were always full, and his customers never lacked drink. He had a wife. Her name was Adiku. Adiku was known across Umudara for her kindness. Her soups were rich, her laughter sweet, and her heart soft like fresh bread. Many said, "If you marry Adiku, you marry peace." But there was something people did not know. Obinna had a wandering heart. The beginning of trouble. At first, their marriage was sweet like honey. Every evening, Adiku would wait at the hot entrance with a bowl of warm water. "Welcome home, my husband," she would say gently. Obinna would smile. But soon, he began staying out late. Very late. Sometimes the moon would already sleep before he returned. Adiku asked softly one night, "Where do you go after tapping palm wine?" Obinna avoided her eyes. "Business. Customers." But his voice carried lies like smoke. In the marketplace, whispers started growing like weeds. "He drinks too much. He follows other women. I saw him near Momankechi's daughter's hut." Adiku heard everything. But she stayed quiet. Because in Umudara, they said, a good wife does not fight shadows. The woman by the river. One afternoon, Obinna went to the river to wash. There he saw Ngozi. Ngozi was new to the village. She had eyes sharp like catfish and skin smooth like oil. She laughed loudly. She walked boldly. And she looked at Obinna like she wanted him. Obinna's heart beat fast. He forgot Adiku's kindness. Forgot her food. Forgot her loyalty. He followed Ngozi like a goat follows salt. Days turned into weeks. He began spending nights at Ngozi's hut. Bringing her palm wine. Bringing her fish. Bringing her gifts meant for his home. Meanwhile, Adiku waited alone. Cooking for a husband who never came. Sleeping beside an empty mat. Crying into the darkness. The old woman's warning. One evening, an old woman named Momayoa, known as the village seer, stopped Adiku. "My daughter," she said, voice dry like harmattan wind, "your tears are calling spirits." Adiku bowed. "What do you mean, Mama?" Momayoa handed her a small calabash covered with cowries. "This calabash sees what eyes cannot. When the moon is full, open it. But be ready for truth. Truth is heavier than firewood." Adiku accepted it. Her heart trembled. The night of truth. That night, the moon was round and bright. Owls cried. Dogs howled. Adiku sat alone in her hut. She placed the calabash before her. Her hands shook. She opened it. Inside, smoke rose. Then images appeared like water reflections. She saw everything. Obinna. Laughing with Ngozi. Eating her food. Sleeping on her mat. Calling her, my wife. Adiku's heart broke like clay pot. She did not scream. She did not cry. She simply whispered. "So this is my husband." Then the smoke changed. It showed something else. Ngozi talking to a strange man at the edge of the forest. "I will collect all his money," Ngozi said. "Then I will leave." Men are fools. Adiku gasped. Her husband was not only cheating. He was being used. The consequence. The next day, Obinna proudly carried his last savings to Ngozi. But when he reached her hut, empty. Gone. No clothes. No pots. No ngozi. Just dust. His money gone. Palm wine business failing. Debts rising. Friends laughing. Foolish man. Chasing women like a dog. He abandoned gold for clay. Obinna staggered home, ashamed. The door that would not open. He knocked. Adiku, open the door. Silence. Adiku, it's me. She spoke calmly from inside. Who is me? He swallowed. Your husband. She answered. My husband died the day he forgot his home. His chest tightened. Please, forgive me. She opened the door slowly. Her eyes were different now. Not soft. Not warm. Strong. Like a woman who has seen truth. She said. In Umudara, when a pot cracks too many times, can it still hold water? He fell to his knees. I was foolish. I lost everything. Adiku replied. You did not lose everything. You threw it away. The judgment of the elders. The elders gathered under the Iroko tree. Obinna confessed everything. Shame covered him like red dust. The oldest elder spoke. A man who abandons his wife for lust must learn through suffering. They decided. For 1 year, Obinna would work on the village farms, give all earnings to Adiku, and prove his loyalty. If he failed, she could leave him forever. The year of humility. Obinna changed. He woke before sunrise. Worked until sunset. Cooked. Fetched water. Respected Adiku. Slowly. Trust returned. Not fully. But like grass after fire, it began to grow again. Adiku watched quietly. And one evening, she served him food and said, Eat. Just that one word. Obinna cried. Because forgiveness sometimes speaks softly. The moral. Years later, elders told children this story. And they ended with these words. A man who chases many rivers will drown in thirst. What you have at home may be the treasure others pray for. Cheating burns faster than fire but leaves ashes forever. And they say, some nights, if you pass Umudara village, you may still see an old calabash hanging in a hut. Watching. Waiting.